ਹੈਲੋ।
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ।
ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਲਖਵੀਰ?
ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਬਾਬਾ ਜੀ। ਆਪਣਾ ਇੱਕ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਕੌਨਕੋਡ ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਣੇ ਨੇ ਉੱਧਰ।
ਕਿੱਥੇ, ਡਿਸਕੋਡ ਤੇ ਜਾਂ ਕਾਹਦੇ ਤੇ?
ਟੈਲੀਗ੍ਰਾਮ ਤੇ ਹੀ ਆ।
ਅੱਛਾ।
ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਉਹ ਲਾਈਕ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਨਵਿੰਸ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਬਦਨਾਥ ਦਾ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਵਾ। ਮਤਲਬ
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਐਡ ਕਰ ਲਓ, ਮੈਂ ਕਰ ਲੂੰਗਾ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਪੁੱਛੋ, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੁੱਛ ਲਓ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਾਂਗੇ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਕਰੋ ਗੱਲ।
ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਹਾਰ ਮੰਨ ਗਿਆ। ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੁਣ ਬਾਬਾ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਫੋਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ।
ਕੋਈ ਨੀ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਾ ਲਓ ਉੱਥੇ ਰੂਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ।
ਓਕੇ, 1 ਮਿੰਟ ਮੈਂ ਪਾਉਂਦਾ। Hello, is everyone here?
I am.
Yes, we.
Yeah.
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ.
That's
So, Guryat Paji, we were just talking about like Shabadnad and like the primordial frequency and how many people like claim that they can experience it too, right? And one of the people that really break it down for us over here, his name is Primordial Immortal. And he I mean, a lot of people have been listening to his like vyakya of like primordial, so maybe you want to hear what he says too about like
sure.
the primordial vibration and how it ties into Gurmat and everything.
Sure. Or I can just tell how is it not the base source, but either way, or I can listen him first and then we will discuss it, investigate his stance.
I'm not sure what you want to investigate, to be fair.
Because okay, yeah, because
Immortal, how about the Nad?
I've been through all these experiences, spiritual, and then eventually something, I always feel like something is missing there, because it's just a experience. Like you go to the garden, but you don't live there. You enjoy, come back. So there is no other value in these things other than that, and still they are not like, it's still moving, changing, all stuff. But the thing is, Nad and everything only start when time starts. When there is no time, there is no Nad, no Prakash, no consciousness, no energy. And if anybody say there is, so we are open, like let's prove it, establish it. Even at the
And how do you know that?
How I know that? Because I know the truth which supersedes all these.
Yeah, but how?
How? What do you mean? Like, we need to understand what.
Where do you get it from?
Like what?
What you just said.
Oh, because I know from the actual true source, literally eternal and all transcending source. I know it from that.
What source?
Which is okay. So I tell you here what conditions is fulfills. It's a non-relative. It's literally not by belief. If I have to, if I choose to share, I don't share it voluntarily with everyone just for the sake
That's
of
fine. You don't need to share
no,
it.
yeah.
Where do you
But
get
I'm telling you what
the source
conditions my source fulfill. It is the
from?
source
Okay, that's fine.
which is literally all transcending. When nothing, totally, purely independent, without any relative plane. And no Nad, can exist without any relative plane. Nad can start somewhere, but before start there is no nad. When the movement nad start, it only start when there is a relative plane start, a time start, a space or some kind of dimension start, a mandal start. If then there is no mandal, there is no nad. So nad is part of the Maya or temporal world, whether it's a formed universe or it's a formless layers of the universe, because most of the universe is metaphysical. If we see, like, it's not a matter, like not a three-dimensional stuff there, like wave fields. There is no particle at the pure, but it's still part of the space-time continuum, and there is a change. Even you use word nad, so there is a vibration. When there is a vibration, there is a change happening, something moving, whether up oscillating or whatever. There is a change happening. It's not a chal. It's not stool. It's a stool. It's like it's moving. It's changing.
Yes, correct. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah. So it only happen when the primordial sansar starts. Primordial sansar is the matter didn't come into existence, but the khal time starts, space starts, and structure, wave structure started, like our thoughts and stuff. The Suksham Maya, the formless Maya started.
Yeah, correct. Yep.
Yeah, the matrix started, basically. So, and then if that's where you end up,
Maybe not Matrix, but yeah, a good
no, it
example.
is matrix is basically how,
Yeah, yeah. I said, yeah, good
yeah.
example. That's what I said. Good
It
example.
it's depend how where I am, how I am using. Let me tell you. For most people,
Mm.
Maya is a money. And for some people, they go one step further. There is a family or cars or houses are Maya. For me, Maya, formless, there is formless Maya too, which affect our thoughts, which we don't see. The Suksham, the metaphysical Maya, like let's say,
Correct.
yeah. So
Yep, correct.
so the same how the matrix, if you are affecting by the things outside physical things, that's there. For my layer, the things which is not visible for, but affecting people psyche, thoughts, is the that matrix too, invisible matrix.
Yep, correct.
Because when I translate Suksham Maya in English, I use word multi-layer, formless multi-layer delusive matrix. So I use word formless multi-layer delusive matrix. And these all happening in a different layers of two dimensional. So yeah.
Yeah, you're 100% right, man.
Yeah, and all these spiritual experiences, they are all different. They all like I have a very strong statement actually. My statement is all spiritual. Whenever we say spiritual world, because spiritual world is a root. There is etymology. It's come from spirit, spirits. Spiritual worlds are part of the Maya or the matrix, and that real or the
Yeah, 100%.
absolute
Of course it is.
or the actual real is even free from whole spiritual realms, and all nas are in the spiritual realms.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Even Gurbani, like even it's a very journal thing, but because I guess we all know the Gurbani coming from Punjab, Sikh, so Gurbani talk about Ragi, Nadi, Bedi, nahi har pije Ram Raje. Rag, Nad, Bed, Gyan, or four Ved, doesn't matter how you take. Either you take the four Vedas or you take the Gyan, it's the same thing. And Nad, Be, Rag. Rag, we say rag you can use in your beginning as a fuel, but fuel don't give guidance, direction. Like your car, putting fuel in it don't tell where you are going, destiny and route. So rag just initiate our surti, but they don't give it a direction and tell that what's the destiny. That's why we say the Gurmat is Shabad Pradhan, not Rag Pradhan. Neither is a Gyan Pradhan. Yeah, we always say Gurmat Gursikhi is not Gyan Mukhi, Rag Mukhi, Nad Mukhi, Prakash Mukhi, and it's not all Shabd Mukhi, because Maya is also built of everything within Maya. You also know through the Shabd, the thoughts. But we are talking about Satguru Shabd. Satguru Shabd Ujaro Deepa. That Shabad which reveal or make Zahir, expose what was considered before Sikhi is Agochar, Akathe, Alakhe, Avachaniye, like Gaib, Gupt, unknown, unidentified, unknowable, unnamed. So that Shabad which reveal the non-relative, and people say how is possible? It's not possible. You can't it. But this is what happened. That's why in Gurbani, whenever Gurbani talk about the Sat, it don't use word Gyan there. Gurbani always say Bujya, Bujya, Bujarat, Ped, Gur, because like riddles. For riddle, you don't need to explain the answer of riddle. It's a either you know it the answer or you don't know the answer. It's like an idea.
Correct. I agree with that.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's because this rag concept, Nad, all people who are in different directions, very obsessed. They all, because basically what is rag? In Gurbani, we don't go deeper because that time even it's too hard for people to understand these deep concepts. So people only know about the sound or light. But actually, Gurbani is dismissing the total wave field there. Wave. Gurbani used this word too. Trang.
Gurbani dismisses a lot of things. It dismisses our own light. Dismisses our own sight. You get me? It dismisses our own being right here, right now. Yeah, in
On
the
being.
sense,
No, I
in what
don't know
way?
what do you mean by on being,
No,
but
of course it does. 100% it does.
no, no, dismiss what on
What
being.
you're saying is 100% right.
No, no,
But
I'm
it
right.
dismisses.
Uh huh.
You can't just go specifically into what you just said now. You can't do that
Hmm.
because it dismisses everything, yeah? But then everything what you just said before, yeah, is the answer to it.
No,
You understand?
no, 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 no.
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 Everything you just said before
Mm.
is the answer to this. What I'm saying to you now is the fact, yeah, is that you can't, it dismisses everything, yeah? But what you just said to me before, it answers the question.
But
So
they
you
don't
can't,
answer the
don't,
question. No, 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 no. Let me
it
explain you.
does, it does
Acha,
answer it.
before I guess, let me tell. If you think because some people they
As
don't.
a whole, but by the way, as a whole, not
No,
specifically, as
not
a
even
whole.
whole. Even whole. If we bring
Mm.
all the pieces of fundamental pieces of creation or temporary, I don't use word creation, but I don't know why the existence, this
That's fine.
existence we are looking, the changing of existence, space time continuum or a dimensional world or phenomenal worlds, still they are incomplete, they are ever changing, and there is nothing fixed in them.
True. True.
Yeah. So yeah. So okay. So if you feel like because this is okay, and of course, if I am talking to somebody in some other country or not, who is not aware of Gurbani, so I am sure he will say don't hide behind the Gurbani. So I won't use Gurbani
Mm.
after this. Let's talk in a
No, I said when I
generic.
said don't hide behind the Gurbani,
No,
I
no,
mean
no.
say
So
it like it's
we will
Gurbani.
just talk in a generic terms. So
Yeah. Okay.
so again, the thing is, so all the thoughts, all the obsessions people have, different obsessions in different directions against, they all, unless you know the truth, otherwise all those obsessions are also coming from Nad. Basically mean we called it a lower. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਧੁਨ Ton basically ton one people think it's a sound, but ton also mean another thing. Ton mean obsession. ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ like somebody buy a new car and the kid is keep waxing, washing, dusting car whole day and family said ਇਹਨੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਦੀ ਆ ਗੱਡੀ ਲਿਆਂਦੀ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਮੋਟਰਸਾਈਕਲ ਲਿਆਂਦਾ ਇਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਧੁਨ ਸਵਾਰ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਚਮਕਾਵਾਂ ਸਾਫ਼ ਕਰੀ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਇਹ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਕੁੱਤਾ ਲਿਆਂਦਾ ਕਰੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਦਿਹਾੜੀ ਕੁੱਤੇ ਦੇ ਦੁਆਲੇ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਇਹੀ ਧੁਨ ਸਵਾਰ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਇਹਨੇ ਆਹ ਕੰਮ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ ਹੈ ਐਬਸੈਸਿਵ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਵਾ ਸੋ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਧੁਨ ਆ
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਯੈਸ ਫਾਈਨ
yeah so ਏਦਾਂ ਹੀ like people get some thought in their mind some experience some abnormal experience like visual or kind of
or what you just said now it has to be in a caliber of either the Guru Granth Sahib and who your guru is, or either it's going to be in the worldly stuff and illusion. So it's two.
yeah
So what you're saying to me now is true, but it has to be either them two. So how do you differentiate them, both of them? How do you put them both in a different category? That's another question.
Okay, put them what I was pointing towards then this or within the naad different
Because you're trying to put because you can't put it.
I
What
tell
you
you
said to me is true.
so I am telling you so how you know so when I was in my longing so I was thinking then all have different experience of prakash or naad and they are conflicting with each other so what could be the actual truly transcending independent truth so in my this so before I don't know so I can only come with the investigation and set the negative parameters so what it is free from so in English I come to the very only one word but I can explain so basically I understand the relativity we learn this space time and stuff too and other sapekta it's subjectivities and stuff like that so I said I understand as long as there is any level of relativity relations it's not fixed and it's dependent so the truth which is truly transcending independent should be non-relative so basically non-person non-personal and totally independent if it's not independent it can't be fixed so so these are the few conditions so basically we have this Guru Nanak Sahib introduced this word in the Punjabi language akal so before that all the understanding of gods whether in Abrahamic or Dharmic the most substrate layer they end up to was the time the kal and within kal they have a different sounds coming to different illusions and stuff and even Gita Krishna is a kal Shiva is also considered they said he is better than the Vishnu he is a Mahakal Kali the Devi is also Kal is a feminine word for Kal is Kali Mahakali so all they even Buddhism also stuck within that this is a cyclic system and it's back and forth in never ending cycle of what the Kal so Guru Nanak Sahib talk about oh you are talking about moksha and getting free but nobody is realizing the biggest trap we are stuck in is the Kal itself
Yeah,
so
of course, 100%.
yeah so and the Kal is where all the naad and the prakash all the wave field the particle physics whatever you want to call it quantum field these days so it's a part of
Or
that
maybe vibrations.
yeah so this is what because you cannot draw any type of light wave sound wave or whatever type of
You cannot.
wave
But
without
you can't.
no
Yes,
no you can
100%.
draw I'm saying how you draw
can draw it, yeah.
yeah, I'm telling you
But it's a description,
whenever
isn't
you
it?
draw
Because
they have two coordinates and one coordinate
yeah,
is always t or time
but it is a description. It's just one description. That's it.
no
There's many descriptions, but that's
so
just one.
come with another description okay you
What
say
do you
this
mean?
is the
I
one
can
model to
come with
understand it
1,000.
okay bring me another model to understanding it if you don't want to use coordinate model so let's bring an
Gravity.
huh? Huh?
Gravity.
Gravity is also waves Don't we
Yeah,
say
and
gravitational
also
waves?
orbit.
Gravitational waves.
What about orbit?
Hmm?
Orbit.
What is that? You need to explain me.
Orbit is basically, so when you go so when the planes flies in the clouds,
Hmm.
yeah,
Like
so basically
planetary
more if
magnetism,
you go,
basically.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, basically, yeah. So if you go more higher than that, you
Hmm.
come into orbit. So orbit, yeah, you can forever go in orbit, but you have to, like, even the
Oh,
satellites in an
I got
orbit
it.
in
I
a
got
certain
it. I
speed.
got it.
Yeah,
So yeah.
they're in a
So
certain
no, the
speed.
thing is,
But the thing,
I'm
let me
talking about
finish. Let me
the
finish.
movement. Okay, go ahead. But
Let
movement is
me
still there,
finish.
isn't it? Go ahead. Sorry.
Bro, let me finish. 1 second, let me finish. Yeah, orbit, yeah, it goes around. So satellites in a certain orbit, in a certain speed, yeah, with velocity, everything, it comes to maths as well, right? That's how they do it.
No, no, I
Okay.
got
But
now.
the
Or
full
you are saying
okay,
orbit,
but the full
ORBIT, because I was listening
bro, the thing
obey.
is,
So orbit.
the
Okay.
full the, but
Okay.
can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead. Explain.
The thing is, the force is pulling it down.
Hmm.
Yeah, so the gravity is pulling it down, but it's keeping it. So orbit means it's in the middle of something. Now, the Earth is also an orbit. It's in the middle, but what keeps it level where it is, yeah, is not what you talk is that depth. But the thing is that all the spirituality in the world is keeping it in one place.
Okay.
Okay, all the Maya
Hmm.
in the world, yeah, it can bring it down. So all these catastrophes that happened,
Hmm.
all these bad things that happened, it happens because of these things. It's Maya, yeah. So Maya and Maya goes in hand with also spirituality. Is both they're both the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just keeps it balanced. It's a balance in the world.
No, but what I am
Yeah.
saying.
So now I'm not
Okay.
talking about vibrations now. I'm not talking about vibrations now. Now I'm talking about orbit, gravity, and everything. It's all Sikhi as well because this is what Guru teaches us.
No, no,
I
no.
mean,
The
it
thing is
comes
not
in.
about, of course, Gursiki is not becoming a
Mm.
totally hermit, which Maya Karnodasi. But the thing is, the main distinction and core principle of Sikhi is the hook, where you put your safety belt, and that hook is not in any orbit or movement. The hook is what holds Sikhi, the sadhana where is pointing.
Exactly. There
Yeah,
you go. You
yeah.
got
So
it.
hook
100%.
hook is not nad. We are floating, but again, Sikh is also about hukam and raza.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah, that's
right
fine. That's
now,
what I'm saying.
right now. Mhm.
We're talking about it, but certain people might not understand that. But it's fine for me. I come to a conclusion. I don't care if they understand or
Yeah,
not.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
that could you can call
But
that ego or
what
not.
I'm
But
saying,
that's
like,
my way of saying.
why
But
we
I understand you. I
okay.
understand you.
So
You're talking to me, so I
okay.
understand you.
Okay. So let me tell, because I guess there are a couple of more persons here. Why this nad concept was not the actually, if you read carefully, this was the yogi concept. Yogi are basically sakat sas, so they talk about the shakti and stuff. All they want to invoke.
Yes,
So
they
so
do.
so, so
Yeah, hundred
it
percent.
was all about the power. These days people say shakti mean energy, but in olden days shakti basically used to mean power. The power, higher power, more powers, and that's why mostly rulers worship shakti, because rulers want power always. The devis, goddesses. So this is this all this structure. Even you talk about orbit, whole this universe is relative. So even orbit, anything floating within the orbit itself is, there is no line there. It's a things which is rotating in that floating mode, keeping distance. It's also part of the relative planes. Gurbani talk about. Let me tell you, there are few words. Sanjog vijog doi car chalave. So sanjog, or there is another word. Pao te pav. What it's all about, whole universe. There are two things is balanced around, and I come with this. One is push and one is pull. You can call it extraction and repulsion, basically like in magnetism. So repulsion and attraction. So even centrifugal force or centrifugal, and the other was anti one. So one's pulling in and one's throwing it out. And these two whole is, that's what we call relative plane. So these are all dependent. Two things playing with the things within, like aeroplane within. So air, if the pressure go up, is how you move the rudders. It can go up and below. So the thing is, we connect the instead of we depend upon these two forces in the world, and that we get balance within them, and then we never know how they fly us away in one direction and start using us in their own purpose. So in Sikh, it's like let me tell you, pole killa ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ hook basically ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਨੇ it's a killa. So it's that pole. There is many people have concepts. They said I am okay with that, but in most cases, what is that? Those concepts actually have no fixed grounding. The people holding a pole in their both hands, and they are making sure that pole don't move. So is the pole is not unmovable. In most cases, the person have some concept idea, and he is holding that idea and justifying it for himself or a group of people. We are talking about the pole which is independent, literally fixed, and we don't holding it, but we are put our hand there, so it's holding us. So if no matter what kind of storm come,
No,
our
we are also holding it. We are also
no no
holding
no
it.
no the one I am talking about, we for us it's on paper, or anyways we can prove if we take all things away.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
no,
different. Yeah.
there are two. I'm talking about the pole, which is so grounded, it need nothing to hold it. But all of us and whole universe and everything need it to hold itself.
Yeah,
So,
exactly how we get
that's
how
why
we
I'm
earth
using
electric
independent.
is how we earth electric, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Think
So
about it.
totally, because this
Yeah.
aeroplane or in
It's how
orbit,
we earth
anything
electric.
within an orbit is not independent. It's affected by the forces. One is pulling from this side, and the gravitation force get weaker, and the other
Of
forces or
course.
centrifugal forces, which is pushing them away and is maintaining its height.
Exactly, and that's exactly how we are as well.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's the
we are
force that's
definitely.
there
That's
is
why
how we are
in
that.
our concept we don't call ourselves Aham Brahmasmi, I am that I am, or
Yeah.
Anal Haq or whatever. That
Yeah,
we don't have
exactly.
that concept that
Just like
we
that
are the
satellite can
God.
clash into anything, we
Yeah.
can as well.
So we always talk about that hook, that pole, which is tu, the bigger you, and we say we are in your service or in your hukam. So we always put ourselves in the receiving end instead of claiming I am a god. Because we are not. As long as our mind is here, our body is here, we are breathing, we are within a kal time or maya. We can dream that I am not, but that's all pseudo. And even that dream is given by Maya because it want to use you for his purposes, gives you fake sense, and people ego like that fakeness
Yeah,
that I am a
exactly.
god. Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
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 100%.
yeah. So yeah, because this when we say this raw concept or light concept, it create divisions in society because everybody will have a different type waves effect or give a different experience to everybody. Everybody have
Yeah, that's
its
experience
own
though,
its
but
own different
a
experience.
description is very different. I
Yeah,
understand your
yeah,
description. So
yeah,
is the one who hears it is the one who is
yeah.
the if the ears are gonna hear
So
that description,
and
you're gonna hear it. If you're not gonna hear it, you're not gonna hear it.
not gone. Another thing, I am hundred
Like the
percent in
deaf
favor.
person
I am
wouldn't hear it,
hundred
innit?
percent in favor as long as it stays personal. Because everybody have a full right to believe or understand whatever he's doing. But whenever we bring
Of course.
but when we bring our personal
But
thing in a
you're probably new to this group if you're relating it to this group because you're probably new because there's a lot of childish people in this group who say silly things and they're trolling it. That's fine, but they troll. So when they
that's
troll,
okay. That's
obviously,
okay.
I'm not trolling you, am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I was trolling you now, you would get pissed off,
No,
right?
no,
You
no,
would
no,
get
no, no.
annoyed
That's
because
fine.
then
Look,
I'm disrespecting you.
mm, mm,
But I'm listening to you,
mm,
understand you, and I agree
mm,
with you
mm,
because I understand. But
mm.
if I was trolling you, then I'll be a child, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not talking to a
But
child right
it
now.
don't
Yeah, you're
affect
talking to
me.
an adult.
But at the max,
No, no, no.
I
But
will leave the call. That's it.
it's not about affecting you. I'm trying to explain the point because you're talking to this group. But the
Mm,
thing is that you're talking to me, so I understand. You're
mm,
talking to an adult.
mm.
You're not talking to a child. When you're
Yeah.
talking to a child in the group, they're immature people.
Mm,
They're gonna troll and they're not understand.
mm.
So you would not be able to have this conversation with an immature child child. So
Mm,
this is their understanding. Yeah, but
Well, it's
what you're
but
all a
trying to say,
but let me
vibration.
finish
Like
that.
at the end of the day, it's
you
all a
don't need
I
vibration.
to.
want
Yeah.
to finish that last part. That's very important.
Go
Ain't
on.
it a
Okay, go ahead.
vibration
Go
though?
ahead.
When I said
Let's go ahead.
everybody is entitled to their own beliefs and everything, that's fine. But next part is more important for Sikhs. But when we bring anything in a sangat or outside in a public, that thing can't be your personal experience. That thing should be literally universal truth. The universal truth based on some kind of logic, reasoning, sensibility. So people can say every no genuine, honest person can run away from that. Any honest person either have to bring a flaw, or if he or she cannot bring a flaw, and they said we are genuine person, we want good for society, they have to agree to that because there is no flaw in it. So whenever, so personal beliefs are separate, everybody have a right. But when we bring our personal beliefs in a public domain, then everybody have a right to investigate it either also. And then the person can't say you have no right to investigate my belief or point a finger on it. um, you bring it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't say that. A lot of people do say that, but you're right. 100%. I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's okay because when people talk, we investigate and how it helps. Maybe that person never want to change because he says it's good enough for me. That's fine. But the people who are listening, other people in the sangat, but they at least see for themselves. I want to stay up to here, or I want to go further because there is more scope to go further. So I want to keep moving until there is no scope left. So that's we call.
But what about the vibration? Like, what about the vibrations that we feel? What about those
So these are
vibrations?
all part of this
He's
sansar.
already spoke about it.
Whatever, but it's part of the sansar. And we need to you control this vibration instead of getting affected by them, and we get so obsessed, and now we are stuck there, and now they start controlling us because actually there is no free will.
He's actually right about what you just said as well. You're
Yeah,
right. 100%.
yeah. So the thing is, like, either you are directed by direct, controlled, or directly by the Kartar, or indirectly mean Kartar made this Maya in this game, and it the job of the Maya to mislead you and keep you repeating the game. Otherwise, if you are not being directed by directly from the Kartar, then you are being directed by the Maya. There is no third option. But Maya gives you fake sense of free will. It will tell you it's you are making decision, you are very smart. But actually, it's Maya.
But everything came from the vibration. How can you call the vibration Maya? Like everything
But
came
yeah,
from the
because
vibration.
we are the part of we are the characters in this projected movie. So instead of this the negative within running our script, we want to connect with the source of the light behind the negative, and the light from where the light is being born and originating. So then this negative won't run us. So these vibrations are through the negative, it is manipulating the purity and creating the shades in it.
Are you calling the vibrations negative? That's
The
how all it
vibrations
feels
No,
coming
like.
that's not
from the
what he
negative,
means.
the real, the film.
Vibration is also negative. Yes, if you
Oh, no,
vibrate
no,
in the
no.
wrong way,
Hold on.
but also
Let me
is the
explain what I
correct
mean. Oh,
way.
let me explain what I mean by
Yeah,
negative.
explain it to them. I
I'm not
understand what you're
talking
saying.
about positive, negative. I'm talking about
I
the film,
understand what you're
the
saying.
camera film, the film, the reel.
Explain it. Explain it.
Oh, I mean, like, right now we have a digital, but I am from the old flock. So there used to be a film, the reel. There is a light. I'm talking about the traditional original projector. There is a light source, and there is the reel, the negative, the pictures. It's moving around, and then frame by frame, it's changing, and the light going through that, and it's creating a different picture on screen, and the colors. So I'm talking about that film, the movie film behind.
Yeah, explain it in what way?
What way? Like how? I already explained.
Yeah,
So you can ask
what does
me
that mean?
what
What
you
you just
want to
said?
know in it. I already explained.
When you said the movie film that goes in the projector, in what way? Because he said vibrations is negative, so you said
No, no,
something
no, no, no.
after
I
that.
said
What
vibrations
you
coming
Oh,
from the negative.
he said
Basically,
the vibration is negative.
no, 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 no,
He
no, no,
said
no. Oh,
vibration is negative.
let him explain it, man.
Oh, I explain what I mean by negative. I guess now that role is here.
So vibration is positive or is it negative, guys? Which one is it?
I explained
Is
what I
it
mean by negative, and if somebody still want to stuck in a plus and minus thing, though, it's up to that person.
No,
so there is no
the
plus and
thing is
minus
that
thing?
what it is. Let me just give a little bracket. Yeah, they are against the word vibration. Yeah,
Hmm.
for a childish reason. Okay, but you already explained it in so many ways that I understood it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure that some people understood it, but some people can't understand it. Okay, no offense to them, but they want to know that do you mean a negative or positive? But I mean, he cannot answer that because he's already answered it. Okay, he cannot keep on answering that question because you're going to come to a negative situation where he's going to say no is negative what he's trying to explain to you right now. So you cannot keep on asking him that question. If you didn't understand it, that's fine. You know, it's no offense to you guys, but end of the day, it's not about vibration being negative because it can be. If you do negative things, that's a negative vibration. If you do positive things, that's a positive thing. He's explained it in a better way. Like I don't. He's explaining it his way. I explain it my way, but I understood him. Yeah, I can't explain it
So
like him.
when the creation happened from negativity or it happened from positivity? Was
Bro,
the
there's no such
vibration
thing.
negative?
There's no such thing. What you just said, there's no such thing. It doesn't even make sense.
So there's no such thing as
There's
vibration?
no such thing as negative or positive, and it created from positive or
No,
negative. It does.
let me. I guess again. I
If you
guess.
want,
Oh,
if you
okay,
want to
okay.
say it from science, then
So
yes. But you're asking a literal question. No, it didn't.
no, no, no. Again, so there is a negative and positives in the math or physics. I was talking when I was saying negative, the old cameras, the real cameras, that thing. But anyways,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's what I said.
So
Explain
yeah.
it to
But
them.
anyways, in this world, even myself, I am a wave. I am basically mind is a wave packet. Its only difference is my mind is connected to the source from where it originated. So it is the filter behind that film behind is no more affecting me. So the effect of the film, the matrix, is no more there because before our mind, when it's in every mind have a focal point, but at where it's stuck, where your perspective is being created. If it's being created from within, like some kind of wave field, like a nad or prakash or experiences or spirituality, then it is in favor of something and against something. So that's what make us manmuk. Basically, manmuk is not mind is itself is nothing. Mind is a empty bowl. The when is being run by and filled by the concepts of Maya, it makes us manmuk. When that bowl of mind we clean up and filled with the absolute thought, the complete, total, pure thought of which is independent, then we get Gursik because our mind is filled with the gurmukh, the gur, the paid, the hidden, the secret of whole thing, what is behind all these realities, the real behind all the possible infinite realities, it revealed to us, and it take the center position of our mind, and it leave no. So that's why I always say the Sikhi is not nirvichar concept. We don't try to keep empty our mind. We empty, clean our mind, and then we seek the all potent thought and the vichar, the
What
shabad, the gur
they want
shabad.
to know from you,
Hmm?
everything you're saying is correct. What they want to know from you is that a specific thing, because I'm on here today, they've got something against the word vibration.
Hmm. Mhm.
Yeah, so they want to know that is it a positive thing or a negative thing? Because if you say negative, they're all gonna be like tomorrow vibrating and sending
It
vibration
can't
pictures
be.
of me.
It can be
Okay,
anything.
if
Both
you
of
say
them.
positive,
Hmm.
if you say positive, yeah, then they will probably think, oh, okay, they're gonna question themselves and they probably vibrate themselves. Okay, tomorrow morning or tonight. That's a simple fact in this group.
Vibration
Just saying.
cannot be
Now,
independent positive, or
vibration,
it's
I'm
always
sure
dependent. Positive and negative are dependent, and it's always move between positive and
exactly,
negative.
exactly,
If yeah, it
100%.
will
I agree
always
with
be
that.
moving between positive, negative, and
Exactly, 100%.
yeah.
Yeah, but how can you explain that to them? Because I obviously
Oh,
can't. So
it's
how can you
easy.
explain that?
So negative positives are gone. So when there is a sargun, it's only happen when there is a sansar. When there is no sansar, there is no negative positive or not even any vibration there.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. But okay.
Nirgun sargun.
Okay. So the word vibration, what does it mean to you? Just the word vibration, without thinking about anything. Just the
So
word
for me,
vibration. If somebody was to use that, just that analogy, see it
for
as
even
analogy.
analogy, vibration is the next thing. First thing is a wave. Waves have vibration in them.
Exactly.
Yeah, waves have energy in them. If there is no wave, there is no energy. Energy is that which
Exactly.
propagate the wave, and the vibration in the wave create a information. Basically, create the consciousness or knowledge or gyan or whatever.
There you go. Okay, that's it. Simple. That's it.
No,
Done.
but you
Even
don't.
that example, even that example is good enough
No,
for
just
me.
1 second. Just 1 second. So, do you need vibrations to be enlightened?
No, the
No,
source is not a vibration.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not.
But
Yeah,
for
exactly. There you go.
to when we connect with the source, the guidance, the soji which come to our mind is come as the thought.
Which I said, ik on guard. That's what I said.
Uh, uh, uh,
Listen,
no,
मेरे को एक सवाल है
I want
मेरे को एक सवाल है
give the my meaning of ikonkar here right now, but I will tell you
That's fine.
when you
No.
connect with the source, which is so true source of the all the clarity you will get is because source create the pure primordial thought or the what is called
Oh, you just said my name,
information,
man.
so that your mind will receive, because our mind is still within the time, it will receive it as a wave, because it's like a modulation. You use a carrier wave and packet your sound or audio or whatever information and transfer and demodulate it. Then our mind give it a modulation of our local language what we understand, and our senses will listen or hear us through what we are familiar with, the language. But the
And sorry to stop you, but I used it as a word that is actually just come to my head and then I liked the word and I thought, you know what, that word actually holds quite a lot because it's actually from the start. What you're saying to me is 100% correct right now, and it comes from the start. That word is
Good.
actually a good
so
example of it. But there's
is
so many
is
Don't
examples.
you say
vibration
that
Brahm
everything
Gyan?
comes
You
from
just gave
vibration?
you just gave
so
about
is
100
vibration
examples.
Brahm Gyan? Is that what it is?
No, but he's just gave 100 examples of it indirectly. Only if you understand what he just said, he gave examples of vibration and not vibration, negative and positive. That's exactly what it is, 100%. And it is a negative and it's a positive. It depends on your vibration. It depends on how you connect to that sound, that thing from the side, and it's inside you and is there from the start. And it was in the void as well. It's in the void as well, and not the void. Because the Guru Granth Sahib explains it, how it's not in the void as well. And if you read it and you understand how it's not, it's hard to explain. He just said it before as well. He actually answered that question before. So, I mean, whether it's a negative or positive to you guys is is actually another thing, yeah. But
I
it's
don't
not about the
because
word, yeah. Understand the actual
in
thing, what the guy just said.
Gursikhi context, I already told we are not Gyanmukhi, but
Yeah, you already said
no,
it. You
but
already
I'm
said it.
telling you, but within this world where right now we are, so we hold it, store it that as a gyan. So, but that's not a vibration. I use it basically it's a wave packet, or you call it information instead of vibration. So it's a
Oh
information
yeah,
because
100%.
so in
Vibration is just a
Sikhi,
start, isn't it?
when you connect
It's
with
the
the
beginning
true
of what I'm
source,
saying.
instead of you getting the naad or the prakash, the better word is gyan ki aayi aandi. You don't say naad ki aayi
Yeah,
aandi. This is yog mat
that's what I'm
or
saying. Maybe to
prakash
you,
ki aayi
but I
aandi.
agree with that.
Yeah, because
But
Where
the thing
wave
is,
exactly,
there's
holds
so
the
Farooq?
many
Like,
ways
information.
where does it?
in
Hold on,
Gurbani. There's so
hold
many
on.
ways of
Where does
explaining
it say
God.
in Gurbani?
I say
Where does
vibration is
it
God
say?
as well.
Bhagat Kabir ji,
Hold your horses, dog.
Bhagat
I say
Kabir
Hold
ji,
your
vibration is
horses,
God
dog.
as well.
Bhagat
It's the
Kabir ji.
energy.
Dog, hold your horses. Second, bro. I'm talking to the other dude. Hold your horses.
Yeah,
Where
I'm
does
not
it
finished,
say
innit?
in? Yeah, but I'm trying to talk to the other dude.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
have a
Well, we were talking
conversation?
over each other. You was talking over me. I was talking over you. But I'm gonna mute now.
But another thing,
Okay,
like
thank you.
this
Appreciate it.
other dude, the troll, like he know me on other apps, so he can talk to me there.
So he's about to run, I guess.
No, I don't have to run. But anyways, this is the
ਮਾਂ ਪੁੱਛ
Pagat
ਗੁਰਿਆਦ
Kabir
ਸਿਆਂ
Shabad
ਮੈਨੂੰ
Gyan ki
ਦੱਸੋ
Aiyan di.
ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਗਿਆਨ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ
Yo, chill. Go let him speak on.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Okay.
ਨਹੀਂ ਯਾਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਾਹਨੂੰ ਬੋਲੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਯਾਰ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਮੈਂ
ਗੁਰਿਆਦ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੋਲੋ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਗੁਰਿਆਦ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੋਲੋ
ਮੈਂ ਤੇ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਗੱਲ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਤੇ ਕਹਿਤਾ ਵੀ ਦੇਖੋ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਸਰੋਤ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਤਨਾਮ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਰਿਵੀਲ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਗੁਪਤੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਗਟੀ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਉਹਨੇ
ਭਾਜੀ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਚ ਕਰ ਲਓ
okay so when the absolute which is considered as the unknowable unidentifiable is identified reveal itself to show his face gurmukh the gur is the pay the gur of cut paid of what the secret of what the sat is eternal when the eternal identify you reveal itself to you and then all the interaction with you and all the dump of clarity in you is through as information in your mind because your mind will take it as but it itself is not the information it is a source from where information pure information emerge take a birth it is the source from where the pure knowledge gyan and clarity and all the pieces and the what kind of gyan you get let me tell you there source itself is not gyan so what kind of gyan you get the gyan of the maya gyan is always of the maya there is no gyan of the karta the kal either you know either you face to face it with it or you don't you can't say I don't know the akal but I have a gyan of akal no gyan is always of the sansar of the brahmand gyan is always of the maya and in from where the Sikhi focal point, the Jagat and the Brahm of the Vedant is also part of the Maya. The Brahm is itself is a Maya. So source is not even the Brahm. So source gives you the Gyan of the Maya, which was hidden also. The Maya was also formless, affecting you and making you obsessed with the different ideas. It also it can't fool you anymore because Maya is Thagni. Thug, what it do? Thugs are imposters. They pretend it show you that it's in favor of you, but it's going to use you. So same thing, Maya Thagni, it pretend to you that it is helping you what you are seeking or like good for you, but Maya is going to make you use as a tool or an agent to mislead other people to bring them in the trap. So after that, you get that kind of headlight that Maya can never hide and mislead you. It will always be get exposed. You will get the gyan of the Maya. You always catch it right way. You can never have a gyan. Gyan is always of the something which is moving, which which is like information, like this, which have a framework. If there is no framework, there is no gyan. So we connect with the source of the framework from where the framework emerges. And we get the Sanmukh face to face with it. We can connect with it. And then after when we look in the world, so we start seeing the Maya, which before we were thinking this is truth, and then which was not truth. It start exposing in front of you. And you laugh on yourself like, okay, I was thinking I was very smart, but oh, now I know I was fool. I was being misled and used before.
Yeah, I can relate to that feeling a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you laugh at yourself too? Look at you.
Yeah, there's a few small points like talking to everyone, then you learn as you go and you accept few things, and then you look back and you're like, yeah, that was a wrong understanding I had.
So did you learn that beforehand, or like it took you some time? Like you got the understanding from somewhere else, or you just got that soji by yourself?
Hey, since we're
He got it from the guru, if I'm not wrong.
Since we're talking about Maya, I'm kind of glad Guryad brought this up because I actually do have a question for Guryad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I heard that you've talked about like Greek philosophies and stuff in the past. Is this true?
When I talk about the history of these things, how these all concepts come, then I talk how it if like, it's mostly all are influenced by. There was before there are some kind of thoughts here too, schools here too but the current, especially the Vedic ones. The
Hanji.
Vedic, they are
Yeah,
highly influenced, and basically they are the people who side with the Greeks. And later on, after 1,000 years, those stories become a legend and all this gyan. So it have a
yeah.
big,
So
yeah, yeah.
Mapuchinasi, we like other than I don't know if you've ever heard of it, Plato's cave allegory. Other than that one example, is there any example of Maya that's talked about in Greek philosophy or any older philosophies?
But uh,
I'm trying to do
but
some
let me tell you, none of these philosophy, they don't. Maya concept is not there. Even it's not a concept of Veda or Vedanta. Basically, this was the challenge to their philosophies. Because let me see, give you example. When Shankaracharya used to tell people, oh, people, it's a rope, but you are considering it as a snake. But it's not a snake, it's a rope. So people ask him, from where this delusion or illusion or this Maya coming, that why we are seeing rope as a snake? And he had the no answer. He has a Vachani. He said it's unexplained. I am not getting it either. I have no answer. I don't understand. So, Maya concept is not a concept of people. It's the people experiences in these discussions or these debates. So, questions when people say how
Okay.
it's happening. So, this concept come out of people inquiring.
All right, hold on. Let me clarify.
Yeah.
Are there any old philosophies that talk about the world being illusionary before the Vedas? Like other than Plato, I can't find anything.
Yeah, so you already talk about Plato and others. Like when Egyptians talk about we may have a afterlife and stuff like that. So this is a temporary. Even others. So like this is a temporary world. We will have a heaven. So
Okay,
what
that's
they
what I'm
mean by
saying.
temporary this world? So
Yeah, yeah, what source is that the Egyptians talked about like a temporary
oh,
world?
we have so many on their painting archaeological evidence. We
Oh
when we
yeah, ਉਹ
relate.
ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ.
ਹਾਂ
Like
ਔਰ
give me a
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ
specific.
ਯਾਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ they didn't write it like a, now the new languages we understand.
Yeah, I know. They
Yeah.
wrote it in hieroglyphs. I'm
Yeah,
saying, is there
it's a
any like?
hieroglyphs. If you read that, see that. So basically, and then this whole concept of even Gita, the other world, this is a temporary world and another world. So this is a Maya. It's a temporary. Basically, Maya basically mean a temporary and trap. It's not permanent. But the other world they talk about also temporary. None of them is permanent. Literally, it's just for
Okay.
comparison to this. It's a good dream for people to have.
What about like I'm looking at Western philosophies right now.
Mm.
You know, because a lot of these like they predate um when the Vedas were written.
Mm.
But what about like Eastern philosophy? Is there anything in like Chinese or
Okay,
Korean?
let's take it reverse engineering. Whenever any people or group of people or thinker or philosopher, no matter where, they start talking about abstract ideas, from where the need of talking about this different or mental ideas come. It comes from because they want to run away or think beyond what they are not happy with this world, so they want to be get relieved from it or looking for the exit or rescue. Why would they think about something else otherwise?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, any of these, any like Sanatan concept, it is Sanatani Agya,
It's
talk
not
about
less
Maya.
Sanatan. I guess two times or more than it's used this Maya word, and it's used as a challenge. It is not something explained. They said this is something mysterious. This is magical,
Yeah,
something
but
unexplainable to us.
look, I already found like Brahman and Plato's cave allegory and the Varna system, and I found a lot of these already
Mm.
in Greek philosophy, do any of these exist in Eastern philosophy? Is that what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to find texts and written sources
And
before.
not as Maya. I am talking mostly people used to consider the physical three-dimensional world as Maya. Well, something
Yes, good yeah,
that
good. I
ah
know. Yes,
yeah,
I know.
that one people talk. Even Buddhism have a lot of talk about it.
Oh, Buddhism, Shardo, yeah. I'm
Or
talking about just
Buddhism
like,
start after the
is
Greeks.
there
Show me any
is there any?
evidence before Alexander and 100 years before him, because Greece started coming before him 100 years ago. So
Yeah, I
there is no, even
know.
Ashoka
Yeah.
come after 150 or 200 year after the Alexandra.
Oh, यार बुद्ध धर्म ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਬੁੱਧ ਧਰਮ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ
नहीं,
Wait,
like
wait,
I mean,
Randeep,
I can say that this concept you can say coming from Greeks, yeah, I guess it's coming from there.
ਗੁਰਿਆਲ ਭਾਜੀ ਇਹ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਐ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ
हाँ,
ਕਿ ਸਨਾਤਨ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਸਨਾਤਨ ਅੱਜ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ
ये
ਕਿ
ग्रीस
ਸਾਡੇ
तो आ
ਕੋਲ
रहा
ਆ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਆਇਆ ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਗ੍ਰੀਸ ਤੋਂ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ ਨਾ
ਨਹੀਂ
ਗ੍ਰੀਸ
ਮੋਸਟਲੀ
ਮੈਂ
ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਮਿਕਸ ਹੈਗਾ ਵਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਸੀਗਾ ਜੈਨਿਜ਼ਮ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਗ੍ਰੀਕ ਫਿਲਾਸਫੀ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਕਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੁੱਧਿਜ਼ਮ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ।
ਬੁੱਧਿਜ਼ਮ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਯਾਰ, ਮੈਂ ਹਿੰਦੂਇਜ਼ਮ ਦਾ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਡਿਆ ਤੇ
ਉਹ
ਮੈਂ ਇਹ
ਹਿੰਦੂਇਜ਼ਮ
ਪੁੱਛਣ ਡਿਆ
ਜਿਹੜਾ
ਵਾ
the current Hinduism is the evolution of the Buddhism. The current
ਯਾਰ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ
Brahmanism.
ਪੁੱਛਣ ਡਿਆ did Hinduism steal anything or take anything from like Confucian or the Tao, or have you studied any of those? I need help.
ਚਾਈਨੀਜ਼ ਤੇ ਵੀਰ ਮੈਂ ਹੋਊਗਾ, ਪਰ ਚਾਈਨੀਜ਼ ਪੀਪਲ ਇਨ ਚਾਈਨਾ ਉਹ ਤੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਚੋਂ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੋਸਟਲੀ ਬੁੱਧਿਜ਼ਮ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਓਇਜ਼ਮ ਇਜ਼ ਉਹਦੀ ਬ੍ਰਾਂਚ ਹੀ ਆ, ਦੇ ਆਰ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ।
ਤਾਓਇਜ਼ਮ ਬੁੱਧਿਜ਼ਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਯਾਰ,
ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਆ, ਬਟ ਕੁਛ ਹੈਗੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਸੈਂਟਰਲ ਏਸ਼ੀਆ ਚ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਆ। ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਚੰਗੇਜ਼ ਖਾਨ ਸੀ, ਹੋਰ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਥੋੜੇ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਟੈਂਗਰੀ ਹੋ ਗਏ, ਹੋਰ ਹੋ ਗਏ। So I don't think there is anything in isolation. Even this Mesa, the South American, somewhere they whenever they move here, they have some primitive concept when they move here already from the Asia. So nothing is completely isolated.
Yeah, there's a migration theory for that. Yeah, I know that nothing in the world is isolated. But I'm just looking for older writings for these concepts.
ਯਾਰ ਰਾਈਟਿੰਗ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ 20-25 ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ। ਆਪਾਂ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਲੱਭ ਜੂਗਾ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ ਕੁਛ। ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਤੇ AI ਵਾਧੂ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਲੱਭਣ ਨੂੰ।
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਐਪ ਤੇ ਐਡ ਕਰ ਲਾ ਟੈਲੀਗ੍ਰਾਮ ਤੇ, ਜੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕੁਛ ਲੱਭ ਗਿਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਭੇਜ ਦੀ। Alright, so I've already gotten some stuff, like a lot of stuff.
ਉਹ ਯਾਰ ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰੋ ਵੀਰ। ਮੈਂ ਤੇ ਮੋਟਾ ਮਾਈਲਸਟੋਨ ਦੱਸਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਬੰਦਾ। ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮਾਈਕਰੋ ਰਿਸਰਚ ਆ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸ਼ੌਂਕ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ ਕਰ ਲਓ। ਮੈਂ ਉਹ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਰੈਫਰੈਂਸ ਲੱਭਣ ਦੀ, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਉਹ ਕਰ ਲਓ।
You don't have a notebook or a laptop or something where you see
I do, but I don't do this kind of research. ਮੈਂ ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਰੂਮ ਖੋਲ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਤੇ ਸਪੌਂਟੇਨੀਅਸਲੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਜੇ ਪੈ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੋਈ ਪਲਾਨ ਕਰਦਾ ਵਾਂ।
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਨਾ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਯਾਰ, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਬਣਾਇਆ। ਜਿੱਦਾਂ when it's vibration, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ। Listen to what I'm saying. Shut up, man.
Just shut
you
the
shut
up. ਮੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣ ਯਾਰ, why you need a vibration?
I don't want to talk about your goddamn vibration.
Why we don't just stuck with the shabad, the naam? Why we need a vibration concept?
ਮੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਤਾਂ ਸੁਣੋ
God.
Hey, what I'm gonna say to you first. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਹਨ asking questions, fair play to them. I'm not, I spoke to them many times. But ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹਨ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮੱਖੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਬੰਦੀਆਂ, ਮੱਛਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ। They're gonna keep them being matured. They're gonna keep them sitting on you.
Yeah, listen me. Listen me one thing. Listen me. If whatever you are made of, if the monkey or whatever machar stink or whatever she leave or on you is gonna affect your composition or your surface layer, then you have a problem.
No, it's not. I'm telling you what they're gonna do. I'm not saying it's infecting me. I'm not saying that. I'm saying to you,
why you care?
Jerry affection hundiya, it comes after a little while. So I'm saying this first time I heard you come here, so this is my perception of it. I mean, if you've come here many times before, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm telling you, I've heard you the first time come on here. I'm saying that
Bro,
they're gonna matcha, you're gonna keep on itching, and then after you're gonna get pissed off, you're gonna start getting some cream, putting it on there, and then after you're gonna get pissed off, you probably won't come on here again. But me being a football, come on here again and again. But
Basically,
the thing is that
bro,
they're gonna keep on asking you questions.
Listen,
in
listen.
human context,
Hold on.
listen me. In
No, wait, hold on. Wait. Here, no one cares about your cream pie. Can I please go back to philosophy now?
yeah.
Thank you.
And
All right.
another thing,
Like,
for
I don't care.
human,
Like,
we don't. Our model of understanding is not vibration stuff. Our model is information. So let's say
Oh
information.
no, of course not.
So
Neither is mine. It's just a word.
yeah, and we human don't. Maybe some musician or musical instrument or your
Yeah,
song.
no, that's fine. It's
So,
got that
can think
word's gone.
about
What I'm trying to say
vibration,
to you,
but
पर
humans.
गुरियाद भाई
I'm
गुरियाद
not
भाई
trying to
आ
get
जेड़ा
into the
बंदा
word
वा ना
vibration. I'm trying to say
ਉਹ
that the
ਉਹੀ
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੰਦੇ
ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ
ਆ
ਸਾਡੇ
ਹੈ
ਤੇ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਹੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਇਹੀ
Human,
ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਥੁੱਕੀ
humans
ਜਾਂਦਾ
don't
नहीं
think
नहीं नहीं
in
नहीं मैं
the
नहीं कहता है
vocabulary of
कहते हैं
vibration. We think as information. For us, we
they're
whatever
saying it.
affect us, make our mind approach, understanding. We
Bro,
call
you
it
already
information.
explained it. So see, you already explained it. You don't
Yeah.
need to explain it again. What I'm trying to say to you, these lot are making it like that. I don't know how well you know them, yeah, but don't let them be the mutcher that stings you in your leg. That's all I'm saying.
No, I don't judge people.
okay,
I
that's
avoid
great.
people
That's
You don't need to judge it for a
which
mutcher to bite you.
interrupt too much, but I avoid them. But I don't judge anybody.
No,
Yeah,
don't judge. I'm not. This is not about judge. But you don't judge a mutcher when it bites you. You don't know when it's biting you. It's too fast.
yeah. Guryadji, the thing
Mutcher
about
in this group. That's what I'm gonna say.
the Egyptian thing you were saying,
Hmm.
like the Egyptians believed the world was temporary. Is there like a translation of any hieroglyph or any like article I can read on that? Is there any archaeological
There will
or
okay. Let me explain you. So before
Bro,
we
yo,
no,
you need a higher Brahm Gyani for
no,
this.
wait. Before we have the proper DNA science to how people understand how the movement, migrations happen. So they see the language, they see the cultures and the colors, the genetic people ethnicity, and see maybe this is where the movement happen in a migration, which wasn't 100% correct. But now the DNA science comes, it's more more better understanding of stuff. Same thing, all the things, the concepts they used to believe in and everything, when we relate everything, so we understand that they do have these kind
yes,
of underlying concepts. That's why they do what they used to do.
yeah, but I'm saying, okay, I understand that.
But
I'm
I can tell
saying,
you
is there
another way, but that have no meaning here, because I can tell you I know by experience stuff, but you will say maybe you are delusional. It's your brain is making up stuff. So I won't talk those things. What I know, I will only talk here what I can relate as a reference point, outside reference we have.
okay?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, all right. Yeah, but if we put Chin out, like, is there anybody that translated anything from the Egyptians? I just need hard evidence.
Mhm. And
Do you
it's
have
not very
anything like
important.
that?
It's not very important to me, anyways. But when we come to the concept of Ram and stuff and Surjavanshi and stuff, so we know that we have so many their fiascos and their all wall pictures and those engravings. They used to worship sun, and they used to worship sun as Ra and the Ramase and the Ram and the sun. Our language Ravi, so we know the Ram in premating. What people used to consider as a premating in old times, the sunlight. The light is permeating. Whenever some come, it spread everywhere. So yeah, so that's how we understand the language and stuff. But otherwise, is we don't, personally in Sikhi we don't need these things. When we talk to these Muslims, Hindus, and other stuffs, then we need to explain them the all things from tracing them these root of these concepts from where they are coming. We don't need this history for us Gursikhi. Gursikhi is Vartaman and future. You live in our presence and you follow the direction of the future, which direction we should go as an individual and as a society.
Bro, I'm not asking for Saki. I'm asking
Yeah,
so I can
no,
use like.
no, I don't have that too detailed scholarly work. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's
No,
fine.
if you don't have it, do you think records like that exist in academia maybe?
Oh, there are.
They
You know,
probably
like
do, but I
yeah.
just No, they definitely do. I was just hoping maybe I had like a reference point to where I could start, but it's all right. I can start from scratch. It's all good.
For example, a lot of these theories, whether conspiracy they are true or false, so many they also use lot of reference from Egyptians and created geometry on them and whatnot, and creating a meanings out of them. Eh? All these people with this different like other world in the west world also talking about simulation theory, game theory and stuff them, and they try to integrate those old historical archaeological evidence and stuff like that to prove there. So people are finding something out there to everybody to justify their theories of these different concepts, g- gods or aliens or whatnot.
All right. Well, that's all I had to ask.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyways, Guryat Paji, thanks for coming today. It was anyone
Yeah.
else have any questions?
ਇਹ ਗੁਰਿਆ ਭਾਜੀ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਗਿਆਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ
Mm.
is it vibration based is it
ਨਹੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖੋ ਉਹ ਵਾਈਬ ਉਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਤੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇਖੋ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਦੇ ਜੇ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਮੀਨਿੰਗ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ ਕਰਤੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਰੱਬ ਬਾਰੇ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਫੇਰ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿੱਖੀ 'ਚ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਸਨਮੁਖ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉਹ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜ ਸਕਦਾ ਜੇ ਅਸਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਐਕਚੁਅਲ ਮੀਨਿੰਗ ਆ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਦੇ ਦੈਟ ਇਜ਼ ਦ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸ ਬੇਸਿਕ ਐਕਸਪੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਬ੍ਰਹਮਾਂਡ ਤੋਂ ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਉਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹੋ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਕੱਲਾ ਰੱਬ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਵਟ ਐਵਰ ਰੈਲੇਵੈਂਟ ਟੂ ਯੂਰ ਲਾਈਫ ਵੇਅਰ ਹੀ ਪੁੱਟ ਯੂ ਇਨ ਵਿਚ ਡਿਮੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਵਿਚ ਟਾਈਮ ਔਰ ਯੂ ਕੈਨ ਨੋ ਸਮਥਿੰਗ ਇਨ ਲਿਟਲ ਫਿਊਚਰ or past which is relevant to your work, that you will know. But the karta have a infinite potential, so all the existence or all the projections or all the whatever you, if you want to use world creation happening out of his potentials, you nobody can know whole of it other than the karta. Yeah, so it's what do you mean by word brahm? It depends. If you're talking
Can
about
you
whole
tell me
possibilities,
who is the
no,
guru
you
for this
no.
Brahm
Oh,
Gyan?
Anji?
Who is this guru for the Brahm Gyan? or ਫਿਰ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ
Oh, ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਆਪ।
ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਲਾਈਕ ਅ ਸਰਗੁਣ ਫੋਰਮ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਸਕਦੇ
ਉਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਪਰ ਉਹ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਗਿਆਨ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਕਦੀ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਨੂੰ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਪੂਰੀ ਜਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਸ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟੀਆਂ ਬਣ ਗਈਆਂ ਨੇ ਬਣ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਇਨਫਿਨਾਈਟ ਪੋਟੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਆ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਬਾਰ-ਬਾਰ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਇਜ਼ ਨਾਟ ਅਬਾਊਟ ਬਿਕਮਿੰਗ ਅ ਗॉड if you are using Brahm word for the God itself, we can know because if he choose to reveal itself to you, then you will know because he want himself you to know him. Then if then you can have a gyan or understand or like a clarity of the akal karta, but otherwise the rest of all Gurbani, the confusion, some people say even Guru says we don't know the God. When Gurbani talk about tera ant na paya jaye, it's talking about the kudrat. The kudrat, Vismad shabd come with the kudrat. Acharaj shabd come with the kudrat. Because the kudrat is so mesmerizing. It's the glorifying kirti of the karti nu kehande bhi tu karta, you did kirpa on me and your kudrat, what you can do is so mesmerizing. It's beyond understanding. It's so much we can understand what we are here. You tell us our purpose, where you are, what you're supposed to do, and how things affect us. So you can see what you can only know the answer of whatever question you have. Person as a person, even fully Gursikh person, can maximum know all the things whatever come into front or whatever questions come into that person's mind. He will have all the answers from the Kalpurk. But the questions which never come to that person's mind or nobody ask him, how he will never know those answers because he don't need that. Only ego want to know everything. The genuine person only want to know the source, the karta, and what is relevant to that person or what is affecting whatever his job or his hukum is. Why would I want to know everything I have nothing to do with? I want to become another god here, create another universe, or what? Why would I want to know everything which I have nothing to do with right now in this life? Only ego want to know all of the expansion. The Jigyasu Sikh only want to know the Rabb, the Malik, the Lord, the Karta, the Commander, so he can have a command, or he know why he is here, and what he or she is supposed to do, and in this time and position, and in what direction in the future, like, to do something, so contributing in the right direction. And that direction of knowing everything irrelevant to human you in this time is called ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ always talk about the ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ ਗਿਆਨ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਪੜ ਇਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਪੁੱਠਾ ਰਾਹ। ਉਹ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਜਾਂ ਪਾਛੇ ਪੰਡਿਤ ਗਏ ਪਾਛੇ ਲੱਗੀ ਬਹੀਰ, ਜਾਂ ਉਲਟੀ ਵੀ ਉਲਟੀ ਗੱਲ ਉਲਟੀ ਸ਼ਬਦ just search ਉਲਟੀ ਸ਼ਬਦ in ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ। ਉਲਟੀ mean taking U-turn. So ulti basically we also call vomiting, but basically what happened, the food's supposed to go down versus come back, is take a U-turn, reverse. So we call it ulti. Basically ulti means taking backwards. So Gurbani says the whole world in the their seeking of the truth or God, they trying to understand the akar, the sansar, and it's a wrong path. Ved kate, I guess something like kathe akar. They all talking about akar. Hanji.
ਜਿਵੇਂ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਆਪਣਾ ਅਬ ਮਨ ਉਲਟੀ ਸਨਾਤਨ ਹੋਆ ਉਦਾਂ ਉਲਟੀ।
ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਇਹੀ ਆ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ these all ਭਗਤ were reading all Ved, Upanishad, talking to Brahman, Sufis, Muslims, and they said when we meet the Guru Nanak Sahib, my mind take a U-turn, and here the Sanatan come as a backward and start moving backwards. And ulti shabd other gurus used to ult pai ult. You will find a lot of references. Similar spellings may be up and down a little bit, ulti, ult, something like that. Because all the people who, in the name of God, they just exploring and talking about the akar.
ਨਹੀਂ ਗੁਰਿਆਤ ਭਾਜੀ ਫਿਰ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਆਕਾਰ ਹੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਨਾ ਇੱਕ
हाँ वो भी
ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ।
akar है, तो yeah. So we are living in a vibration. This world is all this drama is this stage is, or this game is made of waves basically. Vibration is I don't like vibration is just a part of the wave. Basically, it's all wave field. And all people say, nah, the Prakash. Basically, what they are waves. They are Tranga. They are Trang.
Which is the vibration.
Vibration is just, we call the movement of the wave when it's.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. But it's just they're so touchy about it. But yeah, you're right.
ਨਾ
Yeah, but because you use the word vibration, I told you so many times.
Yeah, because you made it
use
so
a better
big.
word.
It's so
No,
what? It
use
doesn't
a
matter.
better
I don't need to use a
word
better
like
word.
frequency. Frequency is such a
I
more
did use the
better,
word frequency.
suitable word
I
for
did.
your for what you're
humans,
trying to
I
explain.
used-
Why stick to
I
vibration?
used
Why
I used
vibration?
frequency. I used sound. I used
Abram
everything.
Gyana Manu Anand
But
aa gaya.
I've got my way of
Anand
explaining
Sakshi
it.
ka aa gaya.
listen.
You don't like
Okay,
it. You
hold
don't
on,
like
hold on,
it.
hold
But
on.
I'm going to continue
So
to do that.
we need to
Doesn't
consider
matter.
what.
I speak how I speak. Whether you like it, you don't. I don't care.
Okay, hold on. Let me solve this thing. For us humans, old time TVs with those antennas there. Okay, we tune the channel. When there is no channel, it is still catching some kind of information. It creates the distortion there, black and white dots or colorful dots, or your radio making
Some sort of
sound.
vibration.
So
Yeah.
there is still a vibration, but it's useless for
Yeah.
us. So we don't.
Of
So
course.
we don't.
That's exactly
We
like I
don't
said.
think.
It's useless. Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't think in the terms of vibration. We think in the terms of information. What information is relevant to us? So instead of vibration, we better use the right information or wrong information.
Well, it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter what you
Yeah.
use, innit? You can still use vibration because it's still part of it, right?
Vibration can create anything. It can create
I mean, look,
it's
like I said to you,
basically
you
what's the
guys are
function of
fixated on
vibration?
that, so
Vibration
don't
is
concentrate too
always
much on that.
okay. Function of vibration is creating information. If anything irrelevant to us, we call it distortion. If you are playing
Okay.
any music instrument, whether a tanti saj or whatever, all Besure also creating a vibration, but we don't like that. We only interested in what we like. We like to listen. What knowledge, what information? Oh, they are creating some kind of information which our mind liking, the music. So basically, yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing is that that used to be my name before,
Mm,
so and now they have got a problem with that. So that's not. So I changed my name because they had a problem with it.
mm.
Not because I'm following the audience. It's just because it just gives me a little bit of a headache, yeah? And I had to come back because Concord told me to come back. Anyway, so now my name is not that. So I mean, why don't they talk about my name now? What's my name now?
Okay, so it's some other beef going on here. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. So then look at my name now. Why don't they talk about my name now?
ਗੁਰਿਆਦ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ ਗੱਲ ਇਹੀ ਆ ਕਿ
So then why don't you
ਆਪਾਂ
talk about my
ਨਹੀਂ
name
ਗੱਲ
now?
ਗੁਰਿਆਦ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ
On the
ਗੱਲ
change
ਕੀ
got you say you didn't change
ਨਹੀਂ
it.
ਨਹੀਂ
Then
ਗੱਲ
you
Okay,
fixated
bro,
because
let
I
him
don't.
fucking speak.
See, look, these guys, even Jason.
Why
This
are you
is
so
JC at the back.
fucking just keep quiet? He's
Listen,
explaining something. Let him talk.
listen. I'm not finished, innit? Not finished. Firstly, who the hell are you to shout
You
at the back?
stop
You little kuddu?
vibrating. If Abhay Singh wants to talk to Guryat, let him
Listen,
fucking ask his question.
I
2
wasn't
minute chup kar
finished.
ja.
I wasn't finished. So if I was you, I would shut the fuck up. I wasn't finished. Yeah, I wasn't finished. Who you shouting at the back? Was I finished? I listen. When I listened to this guy, I gave him all the respect. I didn't talk, and I was quiet. When you mosquitoes talk, yeah, I will talk a little bit over you, but then I'll be quiet. I don't need to talk.
You got
Don't
nothing
shout.
to contribute, bro. Just yap, 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 bro. Let him
Yeah,
fucking. I
because you
want to
don't like
learn
me.
something. Just keep
It's because
quiet,
you
bro.
don't like
Let him
me.
ask a
It's because you don't
question,
like
man.
me. You
Because
don't like
Ammy
me,
just
and I
loves
know
listening
that.
to his own voice, man.
Listen,
Abhay, bro,
listen.
ask a
You
question
don't
to Guryat, man.
listen.
Abhay,
You
ask
don't
a
like
question.
me.
ਗੁਰਿਆਦ ਵੀਰ
Shut
ਜੀ
Abhay,
the
bro,
fuck
ask
up.
a
Who are you?
question.
Are
ਗੁਰਿਆਦ
you
ਵੀਰ
my
ਜੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ
boss?
ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ
Are you
ਦੱਸੋ
my boss?
ਮੈਨੂੰ
Are
ਇੱਕ
you
ਗੱਲ
my boss?
ਦੱਸੋ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ
ਜੇ ਕੰਮ
ਬੰਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ
Yeah,
ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ
do me
ਦੇਵਾ
that, boss.
ਜੇ ਕੰਮ
Yeah,
ਦੇਵਾ
you shut up, yeah, and I will let him talk. I wasn't
ਜੇ
finished. I'm
ਕੰਮ
just finishing
ਦੇਵਾ
my sentence.
ਜੇ ਕੰਮ
ਗੁਰਿਆਦ
So now
ਵੀਰ
ਦੇਵਾ
you
ਜੀ
shut up, and I will let him talk.
ਜੇ
ਗੁਰਿਆਦ
ਕੰਮ
ਵੀਰ
ਦੇਵਾ
ਜੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਹੀ ਫੋਕਸਡ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਹ ਉੱਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਉੱਠ ਸਕਦਾ ਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝ ਰਹੇ ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਗੁਰਿਆਦ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਦੇਖੋ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾ maybe he will understand. I guess he already. Let me tell you, when I used to come on these apps, like other apps, so some people listen me. Initially, I was used to be in other room, mostly not Punjabi rooms, but then a logarithm bring me here. So there, the people like once a lady came, he said, "Hey, I listened to you. You know, you are on the seventh heaven. You have a very high." I said, okay, I'm not on any. Man, in our path, we try to be on the lowest floor where we can possibly.
Prophet Momo was on the seventh heaven.
Oh, listen me. Anyways, wait. There is another concept going on. This so-called what is called mystics or meditation or stuff. Higher frequency, my higher self. I said, no matter how higher you can go, it will still be frequency. The approach should be you connect with the fixed absolute truth, and your effort should be you have minimum or no frequency. I say I also get ripples. I never said I am a true, but my effort is okay. So ripples when we are interacting with the world, so it gonna affect you because world is made of all these ripples and waves. But the thing is, the approach of Gorsek is when he's not interacting anywhere, so he need to go where there is no frequency actually. That's the whole point in Sikhi. Other all paths, spiritual paths, they talk about higher frequencies, more higher frequency, more complex maya, more complex wave
100%.
structure.
100%.
ਤੇ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੀ ਉਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੰਨ ਪਕਾ ਪਕਾ ਕੇ
ਉਹ
ਭੰਬੜ
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ
ਭੋਸੜਾ
ਸਮਝਾਉਣਾ
ਇਹਨਾਂ
your
ਬਣਾਤਾ
mosquitoes ਜਿੱਦਾਂ
ਹਨਾ
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਮਝਾਇਆ he's correct. That's why I'm agreeing with it because he makes sense. You don't explain it like that.
Yeah, we brought him here to explain it to your dumbass because we tried
No,
to
you
explain it
didn't.
to you
He didn't
fucking
explain nothing to
1,000
me.
times. You didn't fucking
He didn't.
understand.
He didn't explain nothing to me. What he's speaking about is what I already know, and I respected it. I listened to him. Okay, that's what you need to understand. have some respect and understand.
ਗੁਰਿਆਦ ਭਾਜੀ ਬੇਸਿਕਲੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਠਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ।
No. ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਉੱਠਣਾ ਬੇਸਿਕਲੀ
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ
ਫ੍ਰੀ ਹੋਣਾ
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ
ਜਾਂ
ਹਨਾ
ਫ੍ਰੀ
ਜਿੱਦਾਂ
ਓਕੇ ਜਾਂ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਉੱਠਣ ਤੋਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੀਨਿੰਗ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਵੀ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਜਾਂ ਰਾਈਟ।
ਉਹ ਯਾਰ ਸ਼ਰਮ ਕਰ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਮ
ਮਾਰੀ ਜਾਣੀ ਪੌਂਡ that's what they're going to do that
ਸ਼ਰਮ
ਸਿੱਧੀ
ਯਾਰ ਮੈਂ ਸ਼ਿਵਲਿੰਗ ਦਾ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਸੱਚੀ
ਦੇਖੋ ਦਾ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਇਜ਼ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਗਰਾਊਂਡਡ ਹੋਵੋ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜਿਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਸੋਰਸ ਆ। ਅਸੀਂ ਗਰਾਊਂਡਡ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੋਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਵਰਕ ਜਾਂ ਮੂਵ ਜਾਂ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਇੰਟਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਨੀ ਸੰਸਾਰ 'ਚ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ 'ਚ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ। ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੀ ਮੋਰ ਕੰਪਲੈਕਸੀ ਵੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਾ। ਉਸ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਟਰੈਕਟ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਯਾਰ ਵੈਨ ਲੈਟਸ ਸੇ ਮੈਂ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਵੀ ਆਈ ਕਾਲ ਦਾ ਕਰਤਾ ਜਾਂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜਾਂ ਕਾਲ ਦਾ ਐਬਸੋਲੂਟ 100% ਟਰੂਥ। I said, and universe is not itself independently 100% truth. It's below 100%. It depended upon the 100%, the absolute. And whenever you interact with anywhere, some situation, some concept, some group, some people, they're stuck at, let's say, at the 40% truth, and rest 60% is empty there. And when you, at one end, the back end of your mind is connected to the 100%, and the outside you are interacting with people, they are stuck at the 40% truth. Whatever you are going to talk, that talk will create a median 40 plus 60, around 40 plus 70%. It will bring those people maximum at 70% for that moment. When they arrive at the 70%, then the rest 30, 15 or so you can keep adding. So this is how work. Whenever we work in this world, that's why we said we are not God. We are not perfect. We connected with the perfect, and we always be a step ahead of the ground position. We bring the situation a step ahead of where it is right now. If it's a 40, next 41, next when they come to 41, then we talk 42. That's the whole point. Otherwise, that's how this whole sansar is moving on. When everything become 100% near perfect, the sansar will cease to exist slowly and then disappear. There is no movement left anymore. Sansar only exists when there is a scope of movement left. When there is no movement, there is nothing. It's finished. Game finished. Overall, whole game collapse.
So मैं भी वही कह रहा ਸੀ so given if there is nothing in this universe, singularity with ਜਦੋਂ बिग बैंग ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸ ਸੀਗਾ, ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ। उसमें void ਹੀ void ਸੀਗਾ। उसमें ਉਹ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਸੀਗਾ, ਬਸ ਹੋਰ ਤਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ। ਉੱਥੇ ਨਾ ਵਾਈਬ ਹੈ, ਨਾ ਵਾਈਬ ਦੇਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ, ਨਾ ਵਾਈਬ ਨੂੰ ਫੀਲ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਵਾਈਬ ਵਾਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਨਸੈਪਟ ਆ ਉਹ ਬੇਕਾਰ ਜੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਇੱਕ
ਨਹੀਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ we can't say ਬੇਕਾਰ, we can say that we from that vibration we need to go, because right now we are in a vibrations this is
ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛੋ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ void ਹੈ ਨਾ, void ਸੀਗਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਤਾਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਹੋਇਆ, ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਲ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀਗਾ he was in his own anand. Yeah, when he was void.
No,
what does void mean?
We don't use
void
this word. He is in anand. That's the Sat Chit Anand concept. Is
had a boombox?
Listen, you know, when you talk about in Sikhi context, Rab karta, never say oh bore ho gaya. This is not our concept. Sat Chit Anand is not our. Sat Chit Anand only person happen. Rab is not in anand.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the void, the void, meaning that
even before the creation. You need to go beyond void. When you talk about void, you are talking about maybe empty space. There is still a space. Space-time is still there. There is no heavenly bodies or matter there, but still expansion is there.
There's something there, and Guru has described it.
Let me tell one thing.
Void as in our mind as well.
Okay, hold on. There is a Shabad in Gurbani, Arbat Narbat Tundukara. Most people explain it when Arbat Narbat Tundigara is the only God. No, it is talking after the creation or expansion started. In initial phases of this whole play,
before it started.
It's not the before. when no, it's not started, there is no, you can't even call Tundu Tara then only
Nah, nothing.
Akal is there, Karta is there.
Huh. But
When
then
the when the expansion
100%.
started, initial phases of the after start are urban Tundu Tara.
Yeah, but the before it started, anything before the void, whatever it was before it started, before the sound started, he's in Anand. He's in Anand now. He's in the creation and he's without the creation. It's the same as what it was before, but now he's just got a creation. It's the same thing. It's the same concept. So the vibration is still the same, but it's in different concepts. That's what these lot don't understand, but that's fine. But they're taking the piss. So don't get it mistaken. I'm not gonna talk too much.
In
They're just taking the
Sikhi,
piss.
if you want to use word, don't use Anand. You can use Saj. Saj mean something.
You can't.
Not,
Everybody uses their
you
own
know,
words.
Anand is always in relation to not Anand. So it's a positive and negative word. It's a subjective
That's
word.
true as well. That's true as well. But what I'm saying, it doesn't really matter as long as you understand what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
Somebody who understands what I'm trying to say is fine, yeah. But the thing is, if you're going to question everything somebody says, which I don't do that, yeah, I don't do that because that's stupid to do that. That means you're egoistic and you're asking every single thing that you're saying, you're asking the question because you don't want to learn, but you want to question it. That's what they're doing. They just want to question everything. They
It's
don't
not
want to learn.
bad.
When you learn, you listen.
Questioning is because
It's not
many
bad as well.
times people know
It's not
Punjabi
bad.
ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਵਾਰ
I
ਦੀ
have a
ਖਾਲ
question.
ਕੱਢਣ ਦੇ ਜੇ
ਮੈਨੂੰ
I have
ਪਤਾ
a
ਹੈ, but the
question.
thing is,
ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ
ਹੁਣ
ਕਹਿੰਦਾ
ਤੁਸੀਂ
ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ if you want to go on this path ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵਾਰ ਦੀ ਖਾਲ ਕੱਢਣੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਲਾਉਣੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਜੂ ਹੈ
ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਦੇਖੋ
Wait. So I have a question.
ਪਹਿਲਾਂ
So
ਦੇਖੋ
do you
ਇਹ
think
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ
questioning is
ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੀ ਵਰਡ
homely?
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਇਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਕਸਪਲੇਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਕਸਪਲੇਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹੀ ਪੁੱਛੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਦੇਖਾ ਉਹੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਵਰਡ
So
because
do
they're
you think
being childish.
so do
You're
you
being
think
childish
that
because you keep
do you
on
think that
talking about
questioning is homely?
vibration.
ਇਹ ਏਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ when I come on, yeah. Keep on asking you that. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ you answered it so many times in so many deep ways, yeah. I understood it. Respect to that, and I like that, and I like to listen to it.
Yeah, but
to
as
it.
soon as he's gone,
And
you're gonna talk about vibration all over again, and you get stuck
no,
in
I
that.
don't. You lot, I
Guryad
changed my name.
what did we tell you so many times before Guryad came here? You need to talk about something beyond this vibrational stuff,
I
and
don't
you're
talk
like, no,
about it. You
it
talk
is all
about it.
vibration.
Okay, when I come on, do I say
You were
I'm
so
vibration?
fixated on vibration
I don't
that
do
we
it.
had to
You
call
lot
this
talk
guy
about
to
it.
explain it to you
Uncle,
because you were
come
so
on right now.
thick-skulled.
Correct this guy.
but
Come
ਮੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ
and
ਸੁਣ
correct this guy. Do I talk about vibration when I come on?
Well, bro, to be honest, whenever I join the chat, I just see you talking about vibration.
No, you lot talk
ਲਖਮੀਰ
about
ਮੇਰੀ
it.
ਇਹ
You
ਗੱਲ
don't take
ਸੁਣ
the
ਵੀਰ
piss out of it.
ਦੇਖੋ ਲਖਮੀਰ
You know what? You take the piss out of it. Just admit to it. You take the piss out of it. That's it. I don't take the piss. I don't need to talk about it. I'll change my name.
ਹੋਲਡ on ਲਖਮੀਰ ਦੇਖੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ
It's
ਐਗਰੀ
obviously
ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ
getting
ਨਾ
you going. So it's
ਸੋ
fine.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਟੈਂਡ ਬੋਲ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਗੱਲ ਰੱਖ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਫੋਰਸ ਥੋੜੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਤੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਜਾਂ ਇਹ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਡਿਕਟੇਟ ਥੋੜੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਕੈਨ ਵੀ ਡਿਕਟੇਟ ਔਰ ਫੋਰਸ ਐਨੀਬਾਡੀ ਸ਼ੁੱਡ ਵੀ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਵੀ ਕੈਨ ਵੀ ਪੀਪਲ ਡੂ ਬਟ ਸ਼ੁੱਡ ਵੀ
That's exactly what they're doing.
ਫੋਰਸ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਪਰ ਆਪਾਂ
You should change your name
ਆਪਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ
to a
ਜਦੋਂ ਵਿਚਾਰ
moral
ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ
vibration.
we can do one thing ਤੁਸੀਂ you can do vichar here in front of him or not him or maybe later him and tell how he's wrong that's one thing
ਨਹੀਂ ਪਰ ਬਾਬਾ ਜੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਉਦੋਂ ਇੰਨੇ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹਰ ਵਾਰੀ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਤੇ ਟਿਕਾ ਲਾ ਦੇਣੀ ਹੈ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੈਟਸ ਇਟ ਤੇ ਹਰ ਵਾਰੀ ਇਹਨੇ ਭੰਬੜ ਭੂਸਾ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ
ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਟਿਕਾ ਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ not the vibration word
timer
you say vibration back to me ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਟਿਕਾ ਲਾਉਂਦਾ
Yo, primordial, do you think Japta was written by Guru Gobind Singh Ji?
Bro, I'm not going to answer the question, yeah? Firstly, let me tell you something, yeah? It's irrelevant, yeah? When I talk, yeah, I just talk. Yeah, just like this thing spoke, yeah? Okay, I talk my way, he talks his way. You don't like me, I don't care. But what I'm trying to say to you is that you lot talk about
you
the
don't
vibration
agree
thing.
with Dasam Granthi Primordial?
Bro, that's
you
the question that he wants a different answer.
You
Why the hell
lot
you giving
talk about vibration. Get over the topic, yeah? If it entices you, that's fine. I know some people get a vibration of it.
Dasam Granthi, or do you believe
Listen,
in Dasam
you
Granthi,
not even
or do you
talk
not?
sexual things about vibrators. Yeah, that's
He's
fine.
too
Yeah?
angry to answer, but he does believe in it. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
you don't
he
talk
believes
about
in
all this
Dasam
shit.
Granthi. That's
Yeah?
good. I
Yeah,
like
he
you,
does.
man. I like you. You believe in Dasam
Listen,
Granthi.
I don't care if you like me. What I'm saying is that don't hear me. Even do you know what I'm saying? Hear this thing. I even said it
Chill,
about
calm
one.
down,
Yeah?
chill, man. कोई ना chill कर, कोई ना, calm
Yeah, I'm
down.
just
Like, guys,
saying these
let's
lot,
calm down.
this don't, they take the piss, man. I mean, I know where they're
Oh,
coming from. That's what I'm trying to
yo,
say.
bro, yo, take a hit on your vibration pen. You just calm down. Thoda
Yeah, but there you go. You done it
shanti.
again.
Open your third eye
Yo,
Salud, he
chakra.
he
just
gets
explained to you
triggered
what
by
vibration means.
vibrations. Let's not do vibration. He gets triggered by it.
No, you can, but talk about it in a positive way. Like, I mean, do you not understand it? He just explained it to you.
ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਗੁਰਿਆਤ ਭਾਜੀ ਜੇ ਤਾਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਪ੍ਰਾਇਮੋਰੀਅਲ ਥੋੜਾ ਸਸਤੇ ਨਸ਼ੇ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ ਕੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਸ਼ਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਉਹ ਪਿਓਰ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਸਟੇਟ ਨੂੰ ਅਚੀਵ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ
हम रुके तो पता मेरे कोल बैठे आ
ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖੋ
how do you know that
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਿਓਰਿਟੀ ਵੱਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਜੀ ਉਧਰ ਤੇ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਖਤਮ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੱਧਦੀਆਂ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਆਪੋਜ਼ਿਟ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕੰਮ
What? I
it's
thought
negative
vibrations were internal,
no
immortal.
they are
no
not
it's negative and positive
even waves are not internal even call is not internal the keval call hi kartar actually call is not eternal not actually kartar
exactly
call is kartar
exactly
So what frequency is that?
I don't know what was said, but Akala.
Akala. So what frequency is that? Oda?
So
what do you
like
do
no one's
what do you mean
scared of death over here? Like are you
listen
guys
why
over
don't you just
beyond
listen
death?
I'm gonna still go do you know why I go to the word pure vibration now I'm gonna go to it yeah because you're not talking about it so much the thing to
No,
explain it to you
Yeah, well,
Primordial, are you
how is that
beyond
anything
death?
new, bro?
it's not nothing new
Primordial, are
but
you beyond
you
death?
lot have now asked this guy the question and he's explained it you still don't understand it
Thanda lala yaar pani pila. I'm asking you something. Are you not scared of death? Do you believe that there's no death ever gonna happen?
Yeah, of course it is gonna happen. What type of question?
A call is
I don't care
AK.
about death because it's gonna happen. Yeah,
It's gonna
when I say I
happen.
don't care, okay, do you care about death? When you care about death, yeah, you're gonna sit there and care about every day, or you're gonna be in that manipulation. You're gonna be in that you're gonna be afraid that you're gonna die. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna die, but yes, I know that I'm gonna die. But then I have
Akala.
to
Don't
research.
take low.
Oh, I have to
Akala.
go into it.
Akala.
Then I have to go into Gurbani, I have to go into a guru, I have to get a guru, I have to seek that knowledge and see where I'm going to go. And then only if I can get that knowledge to a certain level, otherwise I can't, to learn what actually death means. And if you can't get to it, you can't get to it. If you can, you can. Everyone's different.
No.
So primordial when
So
Guru
what's
Gobind Singh Ji
what's the
say-
actual question?
Yeah, let me get to the question. The question is when Guru Gobind Singh Ji says that and call are the same. He says the call AKAL and the call are the same. Do you agree with that?
So you cut out there. So say that again.
When Guru Gobind Singh Ji says the call KAL call and a call AKAL are the same. Do you agree with that?
Yes, they are the same.
Oh, call.
Too much
Why would they
alcohol
not
ho
be the same?
gaya.
They're the same, of course. He created both. It's illusion, isn't it? Even death is an illusion. Really, you don't die, it's just your body that dies.
That's right. I like you today, bro.
Yeah,
You
it's just your
you're on
body
the
that
right
dies.
path today.
So Guryat
It's not about you liking me. It's
What frequency does your soul leave your body?
ਉਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਪੁੱਛਣ ਲੱਗਾ ਸੀ
or
ਗੁਰਿਆਤ
him
ਭਾਜੀ
at
ਜਦੋਂ
that
ਜਦੋਂ
do I have
body
the power? Listen, mere ko hagi power to tell you that the truth. No, yeah, this is what my guru says. Yeah, but when I listen to my
just
guru,
a
then I have
second,
to listen to listen. This is what my guru says. Yeah, now I can tell you about death in a normal way. I can tell you that even if I didn't know my guru, I can tell you that somebody dies and they leave their body because if you poke it, they're not going to wake up, right? They're not going to wake up. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen people die. Yeah,
bro,
you don't need religion to see if somebody dies, but the thing is that the body dies. Now, in your mind, think about it. Yeah,
So
if you really think about it,
Pure,
that
let's
vision in your mind.
slow down.
Listen,
Too much
if you
fast
think about
frequency.
it,
Slow down.
okay. But Tori,
Pure,
you know
just
what?
one second. Just one second.
Listen, kalle apne room ch
So
baake, yeah, think
Guryat
to
Paji
yourself.
let's take the Guryat Paji
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
ਇੱਕ ਸੈਕਿੰਡ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੀਰ ਗੁਰਿਆਤ ਭਾਜੀ ਇਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਸਰੀਰ ਛੱਡਦਾ ਆ ਉਹਦੀ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੱਧਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿਦਾਂ, ਉਹ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਉਹ ਕਿਦਾਂ, ਕੀ ਰਿਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਉਹਦਾ
ਮੇਰੀ ਤੇ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ
ਪਿੱਛੇ?
ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਨਾ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ, ਆਪਾਂ ਤੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਉਹਦਾ ਮਨ ਜੇ ਸੋਰਸ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੁੜਿਆ, ਧੁਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੁੜਿਆ, ਅਕਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੁੜਿਆ, ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਕਰਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੁੜਿਆ, ਤੇ ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਵੇਵਫੀਲਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਕਾਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਤਾਂ ਭਟਕਦਾ ਰਹੂਗਾ। ਤੇ
ਉਹ ਵੀ
ਦੂਸਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਮੈਂ ਹੋਰ
exactly
ਕਰ ਦੇਵਾਂ,
that's a negative
ਦੇਖੋ
vibration,
ਦੇਖੋ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ
a
ਚੀਜ਼ ਆਪਾਂ
negative
ਕਲੀਅਰ ਕਰੀਏ,
vibration.
ਜਿਵੇਂ ਵੀਰ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਨਾ, ਆਈ ਡੋਂਟ ਥਿੰਕ ਹੀ ਨੋ ਵਟ ਹੀ ਇਜ਼ ਟਾਕਿੰਗ, he said yes, he or somebody or he created kal akal, so he putting three positions, somebody created. First of all, you cannot create akal is a negation, it's a negative word, it's not something to create. So akal is a negation, is a parameter, is something which is beyond, free from akal. You don't create akal. So something third party creating akal, I guess people need to understand these two words, and these are, a is antonym, it's opposite words. One is negation and one is something existing, happening, getting created or originated. So
Did you
yeah.
get that, Primordial? There are two things. One is a call, the other one is
No,
call.
no, no,
It
no, no,
doesn't
no,
matter.
no,
They're
no, no,
both
no,
the
no,
You know
no,
the
same.
no.
Gurbanis.
There is
They're
nothing.
both the same in their
Akal
different
is
ways.
a negation parameter itself. When there
He's
is no
created both of
call,
them,
there is, so at that time
but the
the
one has created both of them.
the what we call akal, what we know, but I'm not telling what I'm talking about right now here, is not akal either. That time when there is no krit, no creation, no existence, then it is, or he is, however you want to use, is not karta either. These are all gun, these are
Power.
attributes. These are negative attributes or positive attributes. Akal is a negative attribute. There is nothing akal created. You don't create akal. Because it would be very funny if you tell these things to somewhere in the proper discussion somewhere. So yeah.
No, but Primordial, did you say they're the same thing? You didn't say they
They are the
created
same
it.
thing.
You're
Yes, they
saying,
are.
yeah, you
Because the
said they're
one
the
has
same
created
thing.
both of them.
So, okay. You
He
did
is
say
Yeah,
not
you
if the
wrong,
if
created
the one
both
because
if
of
the
them.
if the if the one
according to Ugardanti, the Devi, Akal and Akal Saje, the Devi is making Kal and Akal, and the writer even don't know the Akal can't be Saje, can't be Saje or Sajaye or created or built. But the writer is, anyways, whatever. Anyways, my job is done here for the
no,
other
that's
thing.
something else you're
Maybe
talking
I
about
will
now.
join some
Yeah,
other day. And these other topics I can discuss on TikTok. Thank you. Bye.
yeah, that's